and nobody cares. Good morrow, my starlit sprites, because royal subjects is already taken. 'Tis I, the Dork Princess, here to review My Little Pony Equestria Girls, Forgotten Friendship, aka Most Likely to Be Forgotten, aka Sunset Shimmer Saga, aka Microchips' Best Human. Now, I'm still trying to find my niche for these reviews, so this one might be a little clunky, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to review this special from a character standpoint, and then go over any nitpicks or cherry picks I have in what I like to call the hyper route. So let's start this off by talking about second best human, Sunset Shimmer. Sunset is given a lot more depth in this special. Ever since Rainbow Rocks, it's been easy to label her as this perfect angel who can do nothing wrong, despite being the exact opposite in her first appearance. But here, we get to see old habits really do die hard. We get to see a side of Sunset we haven't seen since Friendship Games, her hot-headed side. And here, I feel it's a bit more warranted. I mean, you can really understand why she's lashing out at people. Everyone hates her again. When they look at Sunset Shimmer, they see the old Sunset Shimmer, the Sunset Shimmer who bullied people and tore apart friendships. At least in Rainbow Rocks, she had some friends to fall back on. Now she doesn't even have that. Unless you count... Pause for dramatic effect. The great and powerful Trixie! This is probably the best role Trixie has played in the series. She's the only one to believe Sunset's sob story and actually tries to empathize with her. She even helps her look for the memory stone for 2/5 of the special. And did I mention she's just hilarious? And now, the part where Dork reenacts scenes from the special to compensate for her crappy editing skills.
Here we do are known enemies, all. You can't recall?
We're too late! I tried to do the magician's exit scene, but I don't have the smoke bomb for it, plus this thing's really annoying, so... And here we thought she'd just be the red herring for the obvious villain! Yeah, EQG has this nasty habit of introducing one-shot characters and revealing they're the villain later on. Even though every single time they've done this, the villain was about as subtle as getting hit in the face with a brick. And trust me, Wallflower Blush is no exception. In fact, she just might be the biggest offender. Her very existence is a dead giveaway. Tell me you didn't look at her and immediately think, I'll get the holy water. In fact, I think the only thing that makes Wallflower different from other Equestria Girls villains is the fact that she didn't turn into a giant monster at the end. I'm grateful. But enough about that, let's get on to her motive. Now, a lot of people are understandably confused when it comes to Wallflower and why she erased everyone's good memories of Sunset, but I think I have an answer. She was jealous. I know it sounds cliche, but I think it makes perfect sense. Keep in mind, Wallflower is a teenager, so she's prone to impulsive nature. She didn't hate Sunset until she noticed that, in spite of having been a literal monster in the past, she had what Wallflower didn't. Friends. And when she started resenting her, she refused to let it go. So that's why she erased everyone's memories of Sunset. To get back at her. To give her what she felt she deserved. Which isn't to justify her actions by any means, because let's be perfectly honest here, Wallflower is kinda dumb.
I found a stone that can magically erase any memory I want it to.
I'm gonna use it to make my terrible social life even worse! Pinkie Pie's only purpose in this special was to be gross. There is so much sunlight shipping fuel in this special, and I love it! Well, what do you know? One of Twilight's geek outs was enjoyable for once. Thank you, I know. I actually thought for a split second that Trixie might have been the villain, and I am super ashamed of myself. How does tanning work in this universe? Is it like roasting a marshmallow? The fact that the strongest insult anyone could think of for Sunset was meanie makes me think that everyone at CHS is a cinnamon roll. I'm so jealous. Twilight made a selfie bot. Let me repeat that. Twilight frickin' Sparkle invented a robot of which the sole purpose is to take selfies. This society
like that, we're done. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember, acceptance is bliss.
Again.